Good morning. My name is Hillary Bessinger, and I have the pleasure of serving as the president of the Association of Fundraising Professionals Fort Worth Metro Chapter. Fort Worth is such a special place, and one of the reasons is because we have such a thriving community of fundraisers and philanthropists who care deeply about making a difference. That's what the Association of Fundraising Professionals, or AFP, is all about. Bringing together people and organizations who believe in the power of generosity to transform lives. For more than 60 years, AFP has been the gold standard in fundraising, with more than 27,000 members across 240 chapters around the world. Together, our members have inspired global change and helped generate more than $1 trillion to support causes that truly matter. Isn't that incredible? And right here in Fort Worth, we are doing our part in a big way. Our chapter is home to 200 members, and we are proud to say our chapter has one of the largest numbers of certified fundraising executives than any other chapter in the world. That's right, the world. That's something worth celebrating. Not only that, but we're also consistently recognized as a 10-star gold chapter, one of just 60 in the entire globe. It speaks volumes about the dedication and heart of this community. And this year is extra special as we are celebrating 45 years of impact, support, and philanthropy right here in Fort Worth. For nearly half a century, this chapter has been building something strong, meaningful, and lasting. And I know in my heart we're just getting started. The next 45 years hold even more promise. National Philanthropy Day is a beautiful tradition. It's our chance to pause and celebrate the people, organizations, and community spirit that make Fort Worth shine so brightly. This day is a reminder that philanthropy isn't just about giving, it's about joy, connection, and hope for the future. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here, thank you for your support, and thank you for all you do to make our city stronger, kinder, and more generous. So let's celebrate today. Enjoy this wonderful program, and let's keep the spirit of philanthropy alive for generations to come.
I could hear gunshots outside of my classroom.
It begins with a voice, a call for help in the darkest hour.
Inside the school shooting at the kids!
On May 24th, 19 children and 2 teachers lost their lives at Robb Elementary School. A community in shock, a town in grief. Yet, even through the heartbreak, hope began to stir. In that moment, 5 leaders from Fort Worth, the Honorable Beverly Powell, Rose Bradshaw, Ron Hadley, Chris Huckabee, and Jeremy Smith heard the call and stepped forward. They came together, embodying the spirit of Fort Worth, grit, ambition, and a deep passion to help others. With partners across Texas, they sparked the effort to build something new. Their leadership helped ignite a statewide campaign to rebuild Uvalde School, a place of safety, healing, and hope. More than $60 million were raised, and the work began. Now, a new campus rises, created hand in hand with survivors and families, built to serve generations to come. Today, students walk through new doors, stepping into a chapter built from courage, generosity, and love. Because of their vision and tireless efforts, light shines again in Uvalde. And from Fort Worth, hope was born for a brighter tomorrow.
Hello everyone, my name is Mike Brown, President and CEO for the YMCA of Metropolitan Fort Worth, and I am pleased to be a sponsor of our Emerging Leaders Awards today. We have some exciting young people who have done so much philanthropic work in many organizations throughout Fort Worth. Their commitment to making sure that their nonprofits are serving our community is just an amazing testament to the work and the heart that they have for community. So I just want to give out a shout to Jamie, Monica, Olivia, Hema, and Sonia, who will be seen soon on stage as we present this year's Emerging Leaders Award. The YMCA has been working with young professionals for many years. We love the work that we do, and we couldn't ask to be more honored than to sponsor this award. I really believe that when you see the list and the lineup of these awards this afternoon, that you will stand and applaud these great young leaders for the work they are doing. And I'm sure we are all excited to see where they go in the future. Thank you.
Jason Baldwin is vice president with Wells Fargo, where he's worked for over 10 years, and I believe his actual title is lead business execution consultant. I met him when he was chair of the Wells Fargo Employee Impact Team. The Impact Team awards grants and coordinates volunteer opportunities across 78 counties. Jason currently serves on the board of Trinity Habitat for Humanity, Parks and Recs Advisory Board, Castleberry Education Board, which is the most economically disadvantaged school district in Tarrant County. He's very quick to tell you that. He served on the Civil Service Commission Board, nominated as Visionary of the Year for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and volunteered with Big Brothers Big Sisters Lone Star. When you ask Jason, what are you doing this weekend? It's not uncommon to hear that he's running a concession stand for Castleberry Booster Club, or volunteering on a build, or helping paint a house for Habitat, or even working at one of our restores when he's not hosting an exchange student in his house. But he's not above pulling that exchange student off the couch and saying, come on, we're gonna volunteer. Jason lives for the community. And he's about action. He challenges organizations to be better, he challenges city leaders to be better, and he's not afraid to ruffle feathers. He gives underserved communities a voice, and he's an advocate for education. And he truly wants to even the playing field so that all Fort Worth residents can thrive. I've worked with Jason for over 5 years, and over the multitude of lunches we've had together or happy hours, we found out we both have a love for theater, and I came to understand that he was also a season ticket holder for Broadway at the Bass series, and that caused me to pause and say, friend, is there anything you don't support? He's involved in city boards, schools, affordable home ownership, childhood diseases, and now the arts. I can't believe he's not been nominated before. He's only an outstanding philanthropist because he's an outstanding person. Please join me in celebrating Jason Baldwin.
The Reese Jones Foundation exists to do a lot of good things. Our experience with them is very much focused on working with children and families, particularly children and families who have experienced abuse or neglect. Our experience with the foundation is, in addition to their deep caring for this community, they are very strategic and very innovative. They have engaged with us on some projects that really have potential to move the needle on services that children and families experience, and in really improving outcomes for children and families that have experienced abuse and neglect. The Reese Jones Foundation has certainly shown for us. They have invested in some projects that showed great potential for improving outcomes for children and families, but also involved risk because they were new. For example, we identified an opportunity to get more children placed with families instead of those children going into foster care. It was a much needed program in Tarrant County. It was a brand new initiative that we proposed, made sure we knew what we were doing. They asked a lot of questions to make sure we had a good business plan, that we had a thoughtful project, and then they invested in a multi-year project that has resulted in almost doubling the number of children in Tarrant County that are living in a kinship placement instead of in a foster home. So that's 400 lives per year that they are impacting of children that are with a family member instead of with a foster home. We've had many memorable moments that we've shared with the Reese Jones Foundation, but I think one of the most exciting is their investment in improving services to kinship families that are working with children has resulted in state funding following those investments. We have been able to prove that it's better for children and better for families for them to be together as opposed to separated. And the data that we've generated from the projects that Reese Jones has funded for us has resulted in changing state policy that is now diverting some state funding to these programs that are helping children all across the state of Texas now.
Renee Underwood is a generous leader in fundraising. What inspired me to nominate her is her servant leadership. She mentors, she shares, she really believes that there's enough generosity to go around for everyone. Through AFP and her other volunteer organizations, she's elevated the entire profession of fundraising. What makes Renee shine is her ability to listen and connect people. She has a gift. She's able to match someone's passion with a real need, and that's why she's helped raise hundreds of millions in her 16-year career. But beyond the numbers, she inspires people and wouldn't ask someone to do something she wouldn't do. She's a philanthropist's philanthropist. She and her late husband have scholarship funds at Texas Tech University, and she has planned gifts in place for the diocese. She walks alongside Catholic philanthropists because she's been in their shoes. She knows philanthropy is not scary, it's empowering. As a professional, she's teaching, leading, and guiding, but as a person, she's not a light, she's a mirror, reflecting the light of each of us throughout Fort Worth and far beyond. Every moment with Renee is a personal moment. She really makes you feel seen. She sends hundreds of handwritten greeting cards every year to friends, families, colleagues, and donors. I admire her ability to communicate and uplift volunteers, especially in parish capital campaigns. Our Catholic priests attend seminary for 5 to 10 years, and our faith prioritizes the 7 sacraments. Fundraising is not one of them. I've seen Renee walk alongside pastors, listening, encouraging, and connecting their parish's needs with the best opportunities. Seeing the relief and confidence she provides the pastors shows exactly why she's an outstanding professional fundraising executive.
My name is Wesley Gentle. I'm the Executive Director and President of Arts Fort Worth. I've also had the great privilege of being a past president of the Association of Fundraising Professionals, Fort Worth Metropolitan Chapter, and even more of a joy to see Declan receive this wonderful honor that's being sponsored by Frost. So we owe a huge word of thank you to Frost and a huge word of congratulations to Declan for really demonstrating what it means to lead the way in philanthropy at such a young age. Declan Bonder's story as a young philanthropist, a young fundraiser, is extremely impressive to me, and I think should be to all of us. Not only did Declan, raising money for the American Heart Association, come in as the number 3 fundraiser in Fort Worth, Texas, Declan raised the most money to be in the number 7 place in all of Texas. That speaks a lot to Declan's dedication to this cause, which is part of the story as well. So Declan himself only has 1 kidney. And when learning about this opportunity to help people who need help, who are having heart issues, and living with the fear and uncertainty that comes with that, Declan saw an opportunity to raise money to support something that didn't directly impact him, but made a difference for people who he knew their fear and their pain and the hope that he could inspire in them. And the fact that he was so dedicated to pursue support for people, again, who have an entirely different situation than his, but his empathy drove him to do something remarkable, which is raise enough money to be number 3 in Fort Worth, raise enough money to be number 7 in Texas, and we're so honored to have him here with us today.